Two Brothers 2 is the continuing story of Sam and Luke and their two younger brothers, Tommy and Joseph. 5,000 days in the making. Watch Sam, Luke, Tommy, and Joseph negotiate the journey of adolescence and the road to young adulthood. While they don't have it all, they do have each other. And this is their story.
Pull the chair out of the way. Stand right up against perfect. He knows exactly the spot to go.
When you get up in the morning, tell me what you do.
Get ready.
Tom, what do you want to do when you grow up?
Be a rocket scientist.
Do you believe in God?
Yeah.
Do you believe that you're going to heaven?
Yeah.
Tommy, tell me about your family.
Luke, Sam, and Joseph, and Julie and Paul.
So which brother do you spend the most time with?
Luke.
Luke. Why?
Because he's really fun. I'm Tommy Nelson. I'm just one bad dude.
What do you want to do when you grow up?
NBA player.
Where do you think you go after you die?
Heaven.
Are you kind of excited to go to heaven?
But I don't want to right now.
Okay, I have to ask you about girls.
No! Ew, you're gross.
Your mom's a girl.
I know, she kisses too much. I have to wait until I'm 25 to get married and 28 to kiss.
Do you think it's gross to kiss a girl? But yet you're going to do it when you're 28.
I have to.
Do your older brothers pick on you?
Luke always makes fun of me.
Why does Luke make fun of you?
I don't know. Ask Luke, I'm not Luke.
Tom, I've got to ask you this question every year. What do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to be in the NBA.
Do you think that money buys happiness?
Yes.
You do get mad at times, right?
Yeah.
What makes you mad?
Brothers,
Like what?
when they hurt me.
Who do you get along with the best?
Probably Sam.
Is it safe to say he makes you the least mad?
Yes.
Would you take $1 million to never see your brothers again?
No.
If I was to ask you what do you want to do when you grow up, what would you say?
The best being an NBA player, but I know that's a bit of a stretch.
What makes you mad?
When my brothers are being mean to me.
Who is it now that gives you the most trouble?
Look, if I miss a shot in a basketball game, he keeps going on and on about it.
10 years from now, what are you most looking forward to?
Oh, going on a mission.
Do you think Sam's gonna go?
Yeah, he says he wants to.
So yeah, for a Mormon, going on your mission's a big deal.
So what is a mission?
You basically go somewhere around the world and you preach the gospel for 2 years. So I read it and it's like, Dear Elder Nelson,
You are hereby called to labor in the Chile Conception Mission.
yeah!
Run in Chile.
I'm so excited for our mission.
So your parents decided to move across town. And part of that decision had to do with Luke's football career.
We're thinking about Luke and how hard he's worked for football. If he had a chance to play in college, he had to have a good senior season. We talked about it a lot, like the pros and cons and everything. We knelt down in prayer as a family, and then we all kind of came up around the bed, and we all felt really good about the decision.
In many ways, you had the most to lose.
I was going to be 8th grade ASB president, but doing this for Luke is more important.
I'm going to Issaquah, the East Side, and I'm going to go play football for a year at East Side Catholic.
Luke tells the story about the family prayer. Somebody prayed a lot longer than everybody else.
Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing.
No, it's beautiful. Tell me what happened. Luke was really moved by it.
Yeah, it was just really cool praying as a family. Just going to a decision like that. It's cool.
What's making you feel sad about it?
I'm not sad.
What is it?
I think it's because I'm so happy for Luke and that we could bond as a family like that.
Whiskers?
What?
Whiskers?
You can see him?
Yeah?
Yeah.
When you were a kid, we did this whole interview on kissing.
Really?
Do you remember that interview?
No.
I have to wait until I'm 25 to get married and 28 to kiss.
I said, what? Or I used to want to be an orthodontist, or I read the Facebook book. That got me hooked on wanting to be a billionaire, but we'll see. Of course, when I was a little kid, I was following what my parents were doing. And then I get to like 14, I go to like youth conference and I see Luke and see what it's done for his life. And I'm up there singing. I found out that God loves me. And I feel like once you figure out that God loves you, then everything else falls into place.
It sounds like Luke's had the most powerful impact on you of all your brothers. Is that accurate?
Yes. My favorite memories of all time was when he like sent my mom a text saying that it's like, hey, just wondering, or I don't have much school next week, wondering if you could send Tommy up and we'd have a blast or something. And so I got to go to college with him for a week, stayed up till 3 in the morning doing everything. I mean, I really bonded with Luke that week, and it was so fun, like staying in the dorms with him. And it was like the time of my life.
What is it that's bonded you and Luke?
I don't know. I think it's mainly just him being an example for me.
Luke, your mission call's sitting right here, and I was like, what?
So crazy.
The next 2 years. I don't care where you go, dude.
Dear Elder Nelson, you're hereby
Don't look down.
called to serve as a missionary of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. You're assigned to labor in the Cambodia Film Fin Mission.
Oh my gosh, and everyone gets so excited, and I'm just kind of sitting there, and I was like, I don't even know where Cambodia is.
And it's like he was right here, my best friend, and now he's preparing to go to Cambodia. And it's like, when I get a letter from him, it's like I hang on to every word that he says. Like, I don't know. I've reread like all the letters that Luke sends, and it's like, it's really powerful for me, because every week I send him an email and about absolutely everything, and he replies every time with an email just to me, and it really helps me out. I feel like Luke is like the definition of hard work, especially with his football and everything, that he was a very long shot to end up playing BYU. So, I mean, but he kept working hard, and he kind of believed in himself.
So you're training pretty hard to get this quarterback spot.
I've been doing a lot of training. We do our training rain or shine, and it's like a couple times it's been pouring down rain, and it's like on a soccer field. And then I go to a camp most every Saturday. My quarterback coach, he talks about how I'm a little bit too much of a perfectionist because I hate not being able to do something, as my goal is to be the varsity quarterback.
So you're gonna beat out this other kid that's trying too, huh?
I plan on it, and I'm not gonna go down very easily.
What's your greatest fear?
The thought of losing is the worst for me.
I know being a quarterback was always my dream. And when the season started, this kid my age came back from a year-long injury, and he beat me up. Throughout my life, to that point, everything that I had worked hard for, I had seen I had reaped the benefits of everything that I'd worked hard for. And when I didn't get exactly what I was expecting when I worked hard, it was a foreign concept to me.
Well, like last year, I recognized pride is a big problem for me, and I've been working on that a lot.
I know I'd tell my dad, I'd be like, what if you don't get the spot? And I'd be like, Dad, I can't afford to think like that. And then I didn't get it. If you want to succeed, you can't think that way, but it'll make it a lot harder when you fail.
Tommy's the best man, so also if he could come up and give us a quick speech.